July is Shark Awareness Month, and we just passed Shark Awareness Day. You may or may not have seen it, but you probably noticed there's a lot of hype around sharks in July. You know, we had Netflix has released 2 documentary style, game show competition style videos that came out. We had Shark Fest from Nat Geo. We have coming up Shark Week from Discovery. And some of these episodes and some of these movies and documentaries are great, and some of them are just absolutely ridiculous. And some of them are entertaining and educational at the same time. You decide which one it is, and if you want to put a comment to say which one you like best over the month, please do so. But the fact is that we need to protect sharks. Sharks are facing extinction for most species, and we need your help. And it's really difficult once you see all this stuff to understand how to protect sharks. People are telling you, you need to sign up for this or donate to this or do this type of action, or this is what we need to do. And some of it's outdated and false, and some of it's right. But how do you sift through it? Well, I hope this episode is going to help you understand what we need to do. It's going to be very basic. It's going to be very general. But I would love to see what you think of this episode after you listen to it or you watch it, and give me your thoughts on what you have been doing to support shark conservation. We're going to talk about it on this episode of the How to Protect the Ocean podcast. Let's start the show. Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the How to Protect the Ocean podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Lewin, and this is the podcast where you find out what's happening with the ocean, how you can speak up for the ocean, and what you can do to live for a better ocean by taking action. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing something that's a little different. It's a little bit of a storytelling method I've been playing with, and I want to really focus on shark conservation in this episode because it's something that we've been really focusing on this month is sharks. You know, I've done a couple of reviews that have really hit big in terms of getting a lot of engagement on YouTube and also from people on social media where I've posted clips. But I really want to discuss what shark conservation looks like today. So I'm going to do a little thing. It's going to be a little motivational speech or rant. But I put this together, I've written it together, and I've tried to put this in a way that I hope that you enjoy. And I hope that it inspires you to do action, to really take action for sharks, for the protection of sharks, for increased shark research, and for increased shark exploration. We need to find more sharks, discover more sharks, understand the biodiversity and the importance of biodiversity of shark species, but also protect the sharks that we know and we love and we see each and every day on Shark Week, each and every day on Shark Fest, or on a Netflix documentary or in a Netflix competition show. We need to understand and protect these and do more research. So here's just what I had cooked up. But before I show you this, I want you to understand that there are ways to take action. The best way is to join the Undertow. It's a group that I've worked with 2 other wonderful women, my co-founders, who on this podcast app, we are building a community of wave makers and wave finders to be able to say, hey, you know what? This is how we protect the ocean. It's guided. It connects people to the ocean. We talk about the ocean. There's no algorithm. You're getting ocean news, ocean information, and ways to protect the ocean each and every day. So if you go to speakupforblue.com/join the Undertow, you will be able to take part in that very shortly once we launch the app. We're testing it right now, and I can't wait for you to be able to use it. All right, so here's the episode. Enjoy. Love to hear what you think. Here we go. Sharks have ruled the ocean for over 400 million years, essential to healthy marine ecosystems. As apex predators, they balance food webs, influence fish populations, and even help seagrass grow. But their survival is in crisis, not just from overfishing, but from misinformation. Around the world, people claim to love sharks while promoting harmful practices. Tourism posts show them grabbing fins, swimming too close, baiting sharks for selfies. The real danger isn't just shark finning, it's the false sense that awareness equals action. Some influencers use sharks for clout while ignoring science and conservation ethics. Documentaries dramatize personal connections with sharks but skip policy and local context. While over 100 million sharks die each year, many conservation campaigns profit off the fear or fantasy. The ocean is drowning in noise and sharks are running out of time. The real shark conservation starts with learning from science-backed sources, IUCN, Moat Marine Lab, Shark Trust, The Lost Shark Guy. It means sharing facts, not fear. Sharks are not monsters, they are misunderstood keystone species. You can combat myths on social media and call out staged awareness stunts. But advocacy matters. Support bans on shark finning, longlining, and unsustainable fishing practices. Push for marine protected areas with real enforcement, not just paper parks. Donate with purpose. Fund grassroots organizations, independent researchers, and local conservationists. Ask, does this group show results? Does it empower communities or just post merch and hashtags? Choose ecosystem operators who respect sharks. No rioting, no harassment, no excessive baiting. If you're diving, follow a code of conduct guidelines and amplify ethical businesses. Want to help from home? Use sustainable seafood guides and say no to shark liver oil or cartilage products. The turning point is simple. Stop asking, is this viral? And start asking, is this working? Conservation isn't sexy. It's long-term, policy-driven, and grounded in science. It happens in government meetings, data labs, coastal villages, not underwater TikToks. Sharks don't need influencers. They need enforced protections and thriving ecosystems. Don't get me wrong. Influencers can make great awareness if they follow the right rules. Real change comes when communities, scientists, and advocates collaborate, not compete for attention. If you want the right resolution, and if you want to help, host a Shark Talk at your school or library during Shark Week. Join a cleanup, support marine protected areas, and back policies that protect habitats. Educate yourself, then educate others, especially about how sharks help ecosystems thrive. Support youth, indigenous, and underrepresented leaders in marine conservation. Be an advocate, not a spectator. Because when you hype fads, sharks will still be out there facing extinction or recovery. It depends on whether we choose clicks or action, whether we listen to science or chase spectacle, whether we just said, we love sharks, or actually help them survive. The ocean will remember which one we did, and so will our future generations. Okay, love to hear what you think of this little inspirational talk we had today. Let me know in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app. Please let me know what you think. You can email me. Go to speakupforblue.com/contact, and my email's right there. You just fill out the form and it goes right to my personal email, or you can DM me on Instagram at How to Protect the Ocean. And don't forget to sign up and join the Undertow. Go to speakupforblue.com/join the Undertow. I want to thank you so much for listening to this episode of the How to Protect the Ocean podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Lewin from the True North Strong and Free. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time, and happy conservation.